Hello, y'all. Yes, happy Thursday, babies. Happy Thursday, Miss Ooh, yes. Come on, Miss Uzi. Hello, happy Thursday, y'all. Happy Thursday. It is sunny. And of course, I'm sitting by the glamorous Miss DJ Glam herself. Yes, she is. Yes. Hey, look, we're going to keep it the same way. We are in Pinktober. We are still in Pinktober. So that means I am on vacation. Of course, we have our cocktails. It's happy hour, y'all. Cocktails by Kim Cocktails. Get at my girl, Kim Cocktails on IG. Now, normally she brings me a funky lemonade. And trust me, on Friday, I be funky, baby. I ain't even gonna lie. I think my friends like you on Friday, okay? Because I give them all I got. So we going to see what this do tonight. DJ Glam and I are making a personal appearance. We will not tell you where. You will catch us later. Okay? Make sure you got your pink. You don't want to tell them where you at. You know, the stars don't tell them where they at. The paparazzi going to be there regardless. Yeah, we are who we are. Hello, y'all got on y'all pink, baby? I hope so. I hope so. We're going to get over some household duties. Of course, we're going to turn this red essence up a little bit so we can check in on our live, and then we're going to just do the show. So y'all ready for us? Turn it up, baby. Let me let him dance tonight.
Hey, how you doing?
Come on, y'all. Don't let nothing happen. What happened, baby? Come on, y'all. I got a legend on this line right now. Who's say? I got a legend on this line right now. Yeah.
Hey, y'all.
Get your cocktails. Kim Cocktails on IG. My girl, hey, cocktails on the run.
On the run.
Check me in the
Hey,
hour.
y'all.
See what
Anybody
I'm doing
had
in
a
the hour.
mammogram this week?
I'm going to do it in the hour.
Made an
Trust
appointment
me.
for your mammograms yet? Remember?
I got on my pink.
You should have your mammograms done by December 31st, 2018. Let me know. Check in. A couple of people checked in this week already.
Yeah, she like that. It's Pinktober, baby.
She had her mammogram.
Come on, y'all.
Sandy Gassaway had her mammogram.
Stay in there. I got something for you.
Luscious had her mammogram. Thanks for checking in and let me know what's happening.
Hot tickets is back, baby.
But, keep me
All
posted.
right, baby. We ready.
Hey, Carmen.
All right. We are back for the household duties. Get into the show, Pinktober. I'm ready to go relax.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, I'm ready to relax. You all right?
I see you got on a hint of pink.
A hint of pink. I was trying to figure out, is this mauve? Is that what they call it, mauve?
Call it a hint of pink.
I got on my little green though underneath, so I thought it was a nice look.
You wore pink and green.
Pink and green.
And I thank you.
And you know what, pink and green. Shout out to her sorority.
On her pink and green.
Yes, shout out to the sorority. I think I act like a Delta though.
Okay, well then we'll talk about that later.
We'll talk about that later. So look, real quick, this weekend, anything special?
Yeah, several things.
Do me a favor, baby. Turn that down a little bit. Thank you, love. We gonna work this out together, okay? Sonny don't mind being a teacher at all, cause I still like to learn myself. So I'm gonna roll with you today, okay? I love that. What's your name, babe? Easy. Deezy.
All right,
What's your birth name, boy? Deezy. On your birth certificate say Deezy.
Spell it.
Darion, right? Come on, talk. I like Darion better though. Okay. Yeah, I like Darion.
So do I.
Yeah, it rolls off your tongue. Yeah. Darion.
It sounds French.
Yeah, come on through, boy, with your references. I like that. So look, real quick, I have been working on my wellness for myself. So I really try not to move and shake as much. And for real, there really isn't a lot of things to move and shake and do these days. I go to the go-go, that's regular. What I did do is go to Chuck E. Cheese on Saturday.
Oh, how was that?
Shout out to Bowie State for their homecoming. I don't know if they won or lost.
They won.
They won, but I know they had a nice homecoming. I seen some wonderful videos come from there. Actually, shout out to David Ruffin. He's a comedian out here in D.C. On IG, that is his name. He made an amazing video from Bowie State's homecoming. It is hilarious. Cleveland, you got to catch him. It was nice. Okay. With the Chuck E. Cheese, I'm going to be honest. It's been a minute since I've been around a whole bunch of little kids, but I did that, and I really think I want to do that. I think I want to not dress up, not dress up as Chuck E. Cheese, but I want to do some type of child entertainment. Because I let them eat the cake. I was like, eat the cake, Anime. Eat the cake. So they ate the cake. And then after a while, I got them all riled up and had them. I like it like that. Yes. The kids inspired me. It was cute. Shout out to my little god sister. It was her first birthday. Her mom did a wonderful job. Chuck E. Cheese is expensive.
Really?
Expensive.
They got good pizza too.
They did. My mom, and I went with my mom. Shout out to my mom because she went with me to Chuck E. Cheese. And I have to be honest, I don't remember being a youngin', and me and my mom went to Chuck E. Cheese. So it was kind of cute for her to be old as she is and me as old as I am.
Oh, cool.
But we had a good time.
I'm glad y'all enjoyed yourselves at the Chuck E. Cheese.
Real quick, just wanted to let y'all know, keep your eyes still on the Real Makeup Artists of DC, Ty Cobb TV. Yes. It is a great reality series. This young lady is the Mona Scott of the DMV. Please watch the show. Get inspired. Think about what you can do. Make your own type of reality. Maybe not everybody's going to watch it, but maybe somebody will. She definitely inspires you to do that. Love that. Saturday, of course, we're going to get into it a little bit more. Saturday is our walk or run with DJ Glam. I'm going to be walking. Will you run?
I'll be walking.
Everybody is free to come. Men, women, children, dogs. I think I'm going to bring Carter out there, and we're going to walk. We're going to walk slowly, but we're going to walk. And we're going to have a good time. If you know me, then you know we're going to have a good time. So come on out, support Glam. Let's bring awareness to our community. It's local. Do it.
Sponsored by the Black Girls Rock of
yes,
DMV.
Yes, Black Girls Rock.
Them.
Yes, and
we'll
they got T-shirts.
Starting at 8 a.m. Saturday at Anacostia Park. And we're meeting at the skating rink.
8 a.m.
8 a.m.
Ooh.
It's free. Come on through.
It's free. Come on, walk. Get your exercise in. Sunday, DJ Glam is an honoree. I'm pretty sure she's going to talk about it. Of course, I'm going to make sure I'm there. If you all want to know, pay attention to the show so she can tell you can meet me there. Other than that, Sunday, I am a regular at the World Movers Church service at Harborside with Pastor Q.
All right now.
I have my seat. I enjoy myself. I am trying to join the dance ministry. Yes, I am. Sonny is trying to join the dance ministry.
It's not called the dance ministry.
What is it called?
Now, I'm going to let you figure that one out.
I want
church girl, church lady.
Why I can't? It's the dance ministry. Because aren't we dancing?
So what are you going to wear? Because the members of the dance ministry have on all black leotards and skirts. And so what is your uniform going to be, ma'am?
Okay, let me tell you this right now. You know we're going to modify that. Okay. Yes, we're going to have some modification.
Okay.
Because
let's get into that. I want to hear that.
I'm modifying the uniform. And that's what it's going to be. But okay. I'm going to be a part of the dance ministry. I'm willing to get like some of those MC Hammer black pants.
Okay.
Come on, envision it with me.
I got you.
I can even take me a fitted black male t-shirt, top tee. I get a medium instead of getting a large, what I normally wear. So it's fitted a little bit.
Okay.
But ain't nobody going to mess up my dance praise up in the ministry. I'm in there. I'm riding.
What about that black dress you have? That black dress. That may go.
Anywho, look, I'm not going to let Glam entertain you all today with that because you all know again what it was.
Honey. Come on through with the black dress.
Come on through. Stop. Glam, why do you entertain these people like this? Because they're gonna play with my dyke hood when they see me in the street. Please, don't do that. They better not. So, look, other than that, I'm going to give y'all these hot tickets. Y'all already know what it is. If you on this hot ticket, you need to be there. If you do not know anything else, this is important. If you ain't make it on this hot ticket, you cold. I'm telling you that. You ready?
I'm ready.
Let's go.
Y'all ready?
October the 27th, Water with the Slice of Lemon movie premiere. Water with the Slice of Lemon. It is Randall Lawrence's films. I know we have a lot of local artists in there. Gil Nelson, Cross Thomas, Randall himself is in it. Fahim is in it. Definitely go support. You can get your tickets on brownpapertickets.com. Harmony Hall out there in Fort Washington.
Oh, that's a nice theater too.
It
is
is.
Really nice. Yeah.
Okay, so water with a slice of lemon. Definitely get there. October the 28th, there's a costume party at Aqua. Lady Lenore and Uzi Entertainment is giving a party. Yes, it is a rainbow style. A lot of us that wear the rainbow will be there. However, we always encourage any and everybody to come. We got love for everybody. So definitely try to get your ticket. Get up there to the Aqua for the costume party. Also, November the 11th, there is a mind, body, and spirit soul meeting that Uzi has at Martini's on Sundays from 5 to 8. It is grown up conversation and cocktails. Get there. You do not have to be gay to go there. Again, we open our arms. Come, have grown up conversation, network, just chill out for a little bit. She does a great job down there, so definitely do that. I heard that there is a masquerade ball family edition October the 20th, which is Saturday at the Paradigm, given by Crystal Bud. It's a family affair. Their production company does a lot of different parties and award shows, and on Saturday the proceeds are going towards her sister's family who lost her life to cancer, as a matter of fact. Crystal Bud has a wonderful story, so definitely make sure you get up there for that. November the 11th, also Veterans Party with Miss Kim and Scooby, Frank White Productions. They got that taken care of. I'm going to try to get to that party because it's a camo invasion.
Oh, wow.
A camo. Yeah, I like that camo look. So if nothing else, I want to get there for that. Last but not least, Vernon Williams and LaVelle Long Productions are back. DMV. Right. Broadway is back December the 8th. The play is called This Love Ain't Loyal.
Right now.
Ooh. I hope they have like a gay person in there somewhere. Because we go through a lot of that. We really do. So December the 8th, tickets go on sale tomorrow. These are the guys that gave you the gears. So make sure you get your tickets. I'm pretty sure they all been in the lab doing their thing. Other than that, I am about to go on vacation, enjoy my Kim's cocktail while there's a DJ Glam takeover.
Well, let me ask you, are you participating in any Halloween activities?
I am. Oh, you know what? It's a couple activities. I do have a costume. I do not want to waste my costume or anything. Okay, so I am going to go where I feel like my costume will be appreciated. Okay. So that's going to be like my U Streets, my DuPont Circles, my Adams Morgan. I go out and I'm going to have a good time. I may take one twirl in the go-go with this costume.
Really?
Yes, just one.
Can I get a hint on what the costume is?
Just know, I am. Wait till you see it. My costume. I'm ready. Yes. Yes. Him gonna be ready for the costume. Other than that, we gonna turn this red essence on. Pinktober is in full effect. I do want to let people know that I appreciate your inboxes, your texts, and your just Sunny keeping positive and giving Glam well wishes and prayers. We really appreciate the support. We love that. Know this. Everything does not deserve a response. And at this point, with the platform that we have, I am learning where to respond and when. So what I want you all to know, Pinktober is all about glam. When November come by, I'm back for you, baby. Because some things have gotten out of order. Things have gotten a little out of order. I think we need to get back in order. And it's okay. We all had a vacation for a few months. So next week is our last week with Pinktober. Starting November. I hope y'all getting yourself together because I'm going to give it to you. Baby, turn the music up. We about to start Pinktober for Glam. Let's do it, baby.
One more time for sweet lady Lonnie over here. Come on,
Today I have a special guest, my survivor friend, sister, and her name is Tamara Simpson, and she's here to, share her story with us, and we're going to give you some breast cancer awareness along the way. Welcome.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. It is a pleasure and an honor to be here. This is a very special month for me because it is breast cancer awareness, and it'll be a year for me October 31st since I was diagnosed with breast cancer. And pretty much I just want to share my story. Everything came back. It was fine. But let me also add, I started doing my five because my aunt had called me when she was 68 years old and saying, hey, she was diagnosed and her mother died at 35 of breast cancer. So use this one. Okay. Didn't have to do another checkup until next year. I hear God talking to me. He was saying cancer, 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 and the next thing I know, and I'm in the shower, and the next thing I know, I feel a lump, and I'm like, nah, this is not going on. This ain't happening. And I go to the doctor. All of the doctors are saying, oh, it's just something that we get in your breast as women as you're aging. And I go see a breast specialist, Dr. Bonnie's son at John Hopkins, and she's saying the same thing. It's just something your body is going through, hormones, everybody is aging. And I was like, well, just take it out. So I had the surgery in the first week in November. I'm at home, I'm healing, I'm thinking, okay, I can go back to work in a few, and then I get a phone call 7:20 on November 11th, and my world changed. Breast cancer. My lump that was in my breast ended up being triple negative breast cancer. And
Explain that to us.
okay, and what triple negative now? So when I'm here, I go to the doctor on Monday. So I'm like, Dr. Sun is like, yes, you have triple negative. So I'm like, yes, it's negative.
Right.
And she's like, no, it's one of the most aggressive type of breast cancers that's out here. They, within the last few years, had just started categorizing breast cancer. So triple negative breast cancer is a very aggressive, it's one of the aggressive breast cancer, and you can't treat it hormonally with no estrogens. There's no receptors that are there, so they have to treat it as aggressive as possible with the strongest chemos and with radiation. So hearing this, I'm like, okay, really, do I have to do this? But they were like, yes, because it is one of the toughest cancers to be in when it comes to your breast.
Was it staged? I mean,
yes, mine was actually stage 2.
Okay.
And the reason mine was stage 2 because my cancer from the time it was first found at the October 31st, and by the middle of October to October 31st, it had grown from 2.3 centimeters to 3.2, and it was that quick that it grew. So it was just like the best thing for you to do is just take it out, but we have to treat it. And from there, that was the chemo and going through that whole process, facing all of that
Yes.
is, I can't even describe it.
Right.
It's hell.
Yeah.
Chemo is hell, and I did the most aggressive, the first round from January to May. I did 3 months of a very aggressive, it's called Adrian Meissen. I call her the Big Red, and she was vicious. And it was like the first time chemo went in my body on January 3rd, 2017. It was like somebody ripped my head open and poured semen in, and my body, I just felt my body just shut down all the way. I mean, water is my best friend. I couldn't eat water. I couldn't drink water. I couldn't eat ice. I couldn't keep nothing on my stomach.
Wow.
it just attacked me so hard. And they kept saying, your symptoms, you should feel by your second or third treatment, all of these symptoms. Well, my first treatment, my hair came out. I went home that day. I have 3 kids, me and my kids in the house, and I just run my hands through my hair, and my hair is in my hand. And they were telling me, oh, this is not supposed to happen until the 3rd treatment. Well, this is day 1.
Wow.
So I just go back and I think about that time, and at the end of January, I want to add that I get a phone call because also at the time my dad was fighting colon cancer for a 2nd time, and it actually spread. So just imagine you're going through treatments, you're hearing, you know, you got to do your chemo, you got to get yourself together, and then you hear that your father's passing.
Right.
So you're like, what in the world? And you hear, of course, the devil's coming at you, and he's like, oh, that's you. That's where you're going to be. And you literally have to shut all the noise out.
That's right.
You have to literally just say, Lord, I hear you, and I need you to deal with this.
That's
so from January to May were my chemo treatments. And when every symptom from my hair coming out to neuropathy to not keeping any food on my stomach, and I was trying to go back to work, and it was like, how are you going to go back to work? Your immune system is shot. I made it through that. May 16th was my last treatment. And then I went into a little break, and then they instantly put me in radiation, and I had to do radiation every day. Thank God it was changed from 30 days to 19 days.
Okay.
But just the fact to know that you got to do radiation, that in itself, I was just like, yes, but even the side effects with that, because it was just like, okay, I got my energy, and every time you think you're like, okay, radiation, just changed.
So what's the process of radiation?
Radiation. So the first thing with radiation, they have to do all of this measuring. They got to put these tattoos to make sure that the radiation rays actually go exactly where they want to, because radiation is very dangerous. So I went in there. They call this tattooing. They put these little tattoo spots on there. They measure to see where your scar was to make sure that they go in there. So every day I would go in, change my clothes, and sit on this table. And I have these high beams, and you can't move. They don't want you to do too much of nothing. And you have these high beams coming in at you. And after that, you get up and you're thinking you're okay, but you feel your body just slowing down. And you can feel, for me, even it was an everyday process. It was literally the energy being zapped out of me. And they want you to like work out and everything, but your body is just like slow down. And I would go in for checkups every time I do a radiation, and then by the end of the week, that Friday, they want to look at your breast. They want to see how, what's going on. And I did that for 19 days. And after the 19th day, I went back, and the doctors, I had to go see the oncologist for them to check my blood, had to go see the radiologist for them to make sure the radiation didn't burn my skin and didn't rip my skin apart. And they still were like, well, are you going to remove your breast? And the reason they were saying that is because it was triple negative. It's a very aggressive breast cancer. And I was just like, no. God said, I ain't going to have to deal with this no more. Okay. So I had the lumpectomy, and the lumpectomy was just removing all of the tissue where the lump was, and then taking the lymph nodes out, testing those, make sure it didn't spread. And thank God, none of it hit my skin nor the lymph nodes. I still have the opportunity to say, okay, well, I do want to go ahead and remove them. That's one of the things that we, as breast cancer, conquerors, we do have that option to do. With mine, I end up getting tested for because my grandmother had the breast cancer gene. My dad died of it. My aunt is still living, thank you, Jesus. She had breast cancer. And I currently have actually a cousin who is battling brain cancer. Wow. And he's not in a good place, but he's still hanging on there. So I end up doing a genetic testing, and I have what's called a BRCA gene. Okay. And what that is a gene that is inherited down line centuries generations, and it's a gene that causes the mutation to take place. So with me, for the next 5-6 years, I have to do a mammogram in June, and then in December I have to do a breast MRI, and they do the extensive testing to check, just because I chose not to have my breast removed. So it's been a process. And also I would like to say, with the breast cancer, with the triple negative, for me, they had said, because it's so aggressive, I have a higher risk of getting ovarian cancer. So I chose to take out my ovaries, and I was just like, I ain't having no more kids, it's okay. And with all of these changes that have taken place, I'm 45. It kicked me into menopause. So
the treatment has kicked me into menopause.
Oh my God. Yes, the flashing is ridiculous.
I'm having flashes like, I must say, I went to treatment last Friday. Before I got there, I'm sitting in the parking lot, and all of a sudden this fire just came over my body. When I say I took my shirt off in the car.
Yes.
In the car. I did.
You can be
so hot.
You can sit there and you're just like, oh, okay, and you're like, wait a minute, hold up, give me a second, and you're literally just drenched, and they're just looking at you like, what is it? I said, it's menopause. It'll pass. Just give me a second. Just give me a second. So just through that journey, it's a new beginning. It's a new normal. It just gives you a different take on life.
We're gonna go to a break and come back.
Okay.
Because I want you to give some advice. Well, we can both give advice on, the precautions and just bringing a little bit of awareness. So we'll be right back, y'all. Hope you're enjoying the show.
Let's sing it one more time. I see if you do. All right now, that's still that good. I see you, Amber. Work that thing, girl. We ain't even got to the good part yet. We ain't even got to the good part yet. One more time for the young lady from out of Texas, y'all. Miss Tay Butter. Along with Miss Shea Butter. And my man McLeod from WLVS. Yeah, in the building. Yeah. You feel too good, baby. I don't mean to infringe on your benefits, but man, I'm a man. I'm gonna look. One more time. Ow! Hey, and Missy man. Missy man. Yeah. What's that nigga?
Simpson. Um, can you bring any positive things out of your experience?
Oh, yes, yes. Going through my experience, and for me, it was me and my 3 kids in the house, and they watched me go through this.
Okay.
And I literally had to stay strong.
How old are they?
22. My daughter Joy is 22. My daughter Jordan is 18, and my son just turned 16. And I'm also a grandmother.
Oh, wow.
So I had my grandson in there. So it was like anything positive. I wanted them to see that I was stronger than cancer. I wanted
That's
them to
right.
see that no,
That's right.
I took cancer by its neck and said, not today, not tomorrow, not this lifetime, none
That's
of the
right.
kids. I wanted to show them how when adversity hits, what you look like you going through.
That's it.
You're gonna hurt. Did it hurt? Oh yeah.
Oh,
They I had my anxiety text with them, and I would have to go back every Monday night. I would get so like, I can't believe I gotta go through this again.
Yeah.
And I would snap at them, and then I would cry, and I was like, yo, I'm sorry, y'all. I'm just sorry I have to deal with this. But they saw the strength. They saw how to take adversity and just say, you know what, you ain't gonna deal with me. I'm not gonna look like what cancer went through. Bald head and everything. I'm just looking at myself. And I always go back and I look at the pictures. I used to sit in there in the chemo treatments, and my mother was like, why are you taking pictures? I said, because people ain't gonna believe this. Watch
Right.
this. I'm going to take this picture. And I would smile. And my mother was like, why? People are not going to believe that you went through this.
Right.
And how devastating it was. So any positive things that came out of this was there's nothing that you can't face.
That's it.
There is nothing on this earth that you cannot just say, you know what? You will not destroy me. This is temporary.
That's it.
I don't care what it is, and allow God, and I can tell you, I can't stress enough, build that relationship with Him. Everybody was like, are you mad at Him because of this? No. He knew. But He also knew how strong I was. He knew how strong I was before I even knew how
you
strong I
doing?
was.
Hello.
And so I also would say, don't be scared. Go get your checkups. Don't be afraid of what the doctors say, because the doctors say the doctor's word is not the final say. It's just exposing. Oh, okay, so you say I had breast cancer. Oh, okay, watch what God do. That's the way I had to look at it.
That's
because He knew this was going to happen before I did. And I just was like, just be positive. Just have positive people around you.
That's
be
right.
positive. I had 2 of my closest girlfriends around me at all time. I had my best friend taking me to my treatments every Tuesday, so I would let her be the boss of me. And we would be in there laughing, and my mother, people are looking at us like, what? No, I'm laughing.
Yeah.
They would call me, and they was like, are you okay? I'm not sick.
Right.
That's what I would tell them. I'm not sick.
Right.
What y'all doing today?
Right.
And it was all about having a positive attitude.
That's right.
Facing this.
You know, one thing that, not to cut you off, but one thing that really irritated me throughout my process, and it was the early stages of it. So I'm still having the testing done, the MRIs and the biopsies and things like that. And whenever I went into the medical facility, and the nurse was, oh, Miss Dobie, I'm sorry. Are you okay? And I'm like, you don't even know me.
Right. Yes. Yes.
Just say hi.
Right.
And you expect people in that field to know how to deal with people or how to talk to people who are going through a certain situation.
Yes.
But by you saying, oh, I'm so sorry to hit, you don't know me.
No.
Why would you say that to me?
Yeah.
Like, you don't know me.
Right.
And you don't know how I feel, what this is doing to me. Or
Exactly.
You know, people don't know what to say to you, and it's just like, look, girl, come on, stick this needle in.
Exactly.
So I got stuff to do.
We got things to do.
I got things to do. Don't hold me up by, trying to make this small talk and things like that, and you don't know me. And
Right.
it was just kind of negative to me.
Yeah.
Instead of you saying, hey girl, or you cracking a joke or making me laugh,
Yep.
you get ready to send me into a tear.
Oh,
and
yeah.
I didn't come here for that.
Yeah.
I don't know, that was something that just kind of irritated me throughout the process.
When my process was going on, like I said, I lost my hair. So when I would go out so I wouldn't get sick, I used to wear caps. And they were like, "Are you gonna get wigs?" And I'm like, "Do you see how beautiful I am? Why would I want to cover, this stuff?"
I know that's
Then
right.
it was like, "Oh, I don't like that wig, or I mean, the hat." And I was like, "I need y'all to understand. I need y'all to be mindful of what the things you say to a person going through cancer.
That's right.
We ain't worrying about whether you like the hat. It's what I like.
Exactly.
If this is making me feel good and making me feel like, okay, today is a new day and this is the end of it, be careful of it. Be mindful of what you would say."
Right.
And I also want to really stress one of the things that I still deal with every now and then is this thing because of the aggressive chemo that I had. We have chemo brain.
Yes.
And chemo brain,
chemo brain is real. Let me just
Father-
say that. It's real.
it frustrates me. And people like, "What?" I said, I'll tell them, please don't be mad if I ask like 2 and 3 times.
Oh my gosh.
Please don't, please. And they were like, "Why?" It's called chemo brain. Chemo brain it has affected our short-term memory.
Yes, it has.
So people laugh at us, but I'm like, no, it's so real.
How about I can barely finish a sentence sometimes.
Yeah.
And then I'll tell a story to somebody and they're like Sunny, I was telling her something one day and she was like, you told me that like 3 times
Yeah.
already. And I was like, oh, my bad.
Oh, like, please forgive us.
But like, it's real.
It's real.
It's real.
It is so
It's
real.
so real.
It is so
It's so
real. I'll
real.
be at work and I'll write things down and I have to go back and I'm like, did I do that?
Yeah.
Did I cut that off at home? Can y'all double
Oh my
check?
gosh.
So it's a frustration that we still have to live with.
Yeah.
I'm hoping and I'm praying every day it gets a little better, but some days are better than others.
Okay. Sunny has a question.
Yes.
I actually have a couple questions. I like the way this mic sound. Can their mic sound like that? I like this. Breast cancer. Do you think a lot of women and men don't check themselves regularly or think it's as serious because more people are surviving than they are dying?
Yes. I think people are just like, oh, well, it's not in my bloodline. I have met people in their generation's bloodline that have never had cancer in their family winding up with cancer. And also, I want to stress men can get breast cancer as well.
Right.
So even though you may think you don't, your body is your body. Check it. And I don't care if you just concerned with something, go out to the doctor and be like, "Look, I don't know what this is. I'd rather be safe than sorry."
It's the only body you have.
Is there
It's the only one.
Is there a celebrity that you kind of look to that may have had breast cancer that you kind of just watch their journey or watch how they maneuver? Not even if they had breast cancer, because I don't think Robin Roberts had breast cancer, and I kind of track her journey. Is there a celebrity that you track their journey or you kind of track now?
She's one of them. There's actually there's 2 young ladies that I watch very closely. One of them, her name is Coco. She's actually on Facebook. She is a 4-time. It's called, what is it called? Yeah, that word.
That one.
Okay, it's when the breast cancer spreads.
Yes.
And I'm watching her
Metastasized.
metastasized. Yes. I'm watching her journey now. She's had surgery after surgery, and she's constantly posting about her journeys and the number of surgeries she has to take, the number of pills she has to take every day. But you see her; she's always smiling. Hers is worse than mine, and I'm like, oh my God, Lord, I thank you every day for it. And then there's another young lady, and I hope she's listening. Her name is Ariel, and she's younger than I. She's younger than me. She's going through it right now. She had breast cancers, but now hers has spread, and I look at her and see how beautiful she is, and she has young daughters and everything, and I watch her strength. And there's so many celebrities and non-celebrities that I pull inspiration from. But on a celebrity point, it was Shannon Daltrey. I watched when she was going through it, and to see her strength, how she'll go to the gym.
Yes.
You better tell it.
Yes. Yes, watching her journey through
Really?
Yes.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yes. She finished her process and everything, and she's in remission, and just I still like peek in to see what's going on with her. So yeah.
Okay, one last question, and I guess this can kind of be for the both of you. when this is over, what is the one thing that if you had to go in a room with breast cancer patients and they only gave you 5 seconds, what is one thing you're going to tell them? 5 seconds.
You go first. This is what breast cancer looks like.
And you better, and she better, and you know better, and what's she going to do with that?
Hello.
Speak,
Hello.
Lord.
I mean,
Speak to me, Lord.
what else would I say?
That's what's up. I like that. How about you?
It's going to be how you go through it. Have a positive attitude and your faith. I tell anybody to this day, if you believe in God and have a relationship, take His word and apply it like you have applied lotion and you brush your teeth.
I know that's
you
right.
do it every day. Your elbows ashy. Apply that word because it's His word that's going to pull you through it. My motto was faith strong.
What's your? That's what I was gonna say. What's your favorite
Faith.
Bible verse?
Hebrews 11:1. Now faith is the evidence of I can see there go that chemo brain. It's about faith and the evidence of getting through things you don't see. I didn't see this coming, and it was His faith that carried me through it.
Mine too. I mean, I've told people that my faith has just been strengthened throughout this process. Like, just for me to get up every day in my right state of mind, only by the grace of God, I'm telling you.
With all the aches and pains,
Exactly.
you still like, okay, that's it. My motto I live by, I do not look like what I've been through. People would not look at me. People still at work are like, you went through breast cancer? I'm like, yeah, here you go. You see,
Right.
that was a bald head. That was a woman. Every day in the chemo chair, I'm like this. Yeah,
Yeah.
here I am.
I have a friend. She was going through her battle, and she said she dressed up every day, put on
Every
pumps
day.
every time she went in there. That thing
That's
was big,
right.
honey. She said every time she had chemo, she would dress up and put
That's
on pumps.
right.
And they were like, "Well, where you going?" Nowhere. I'm gonna sit right here and
That's right.
yeah, yeah. I mean,
I want to go. I told you what I want to do. I just want to go in there and make them laugh for their little bit of time while they're in there. I don't know what I could do, but I don't
all
know.
right. Let me know when you coming.
I would.
I have slots available. Yes, I
I'm
do.
for that.
Yeah.
A one-woman show.
And laughter is healthy.
Yeah, it is.
Laughter is healthy.
Definitely.
But do you all want to laugh? Like, do you
Why don't we?
I don't know, because you don't feel melancholy.
Well, I mean, I got that down to a science. Now, sometimes I want to laugh. I mean,
Yeah.
most of the time I want to laugh.
Yeah.
Let me ask you something. Do you all feel sick? You know how when you have a cold and oh, woe is me, I got a cold, woe is me. Do you all feel that way?
I wouldn't allow it.
Yeah.
I would not lie. I would tell people I'm not sick. And my girlfriends would come over and they'll sit and talk to me. Are you okay? Yeah, I'm fine. What? Don't treat me like I'm
Exactly.
sick.
Right.
I'm not sick. And I would tell myself and I would tell anybody, do not treat me like I'm sick.
That's right.
I'm fine.
That's
Okay, let me ask you one more quick question. Have you ever used it to your benefit? For example, you get pulled over by the police.
I'm gonna just go ahead and let y'all know I will use it
I
like
sure
a weapon.
will. I sure will. Chemo brain. I'm sorry. I didn't realize what that was happening.
I didn't know my tags expired.
I got proof.
Oh my God.
Look, I just finished chemo treatments. I'm sorry.
Right.
Yeah, I will use it.
Okay. Glam, you gonna close our show out?
Yes, I am. Thank you,
Thank
my
you.
warrior sister, for
Yes.
joining us today.
Thank
This
you
was
for
a great
having
show.
me.
And get your mammograms. I challenge you
Please.
all, if you haven't had it done this year, so far this year.
Luscious did hers.
I made a shout out to her earlier.
Yes.
I want you to do it by December 31st.
Amen. Yes.
2018.
Yes.
I challenge you. Check in with me. Let me know. If you got my phone number, text me, call me, let me know. Send me an email. Hit me on Facebook or Instagram. I want to know that you are taking care of yourselves.
Please do.
And we're out.
Thank you. Peace.
Peace.
Hey.